Okay, good morning. Welcome. Hi, Irene. Nice to see you. Let me share screen so we can see the agenda. So the first thing to discuss is the new chair. I guess if anyone is interested in being chair, you can let us know. And then we can vote.
I'm happy to if people would like me to.
Okay, Wally? Anyone else?
I think that's a good idea. Sounds like a natural fit.
Agree.
Okay, great. Can we have a vote, I guess, without Wally?
I vote for Wally.
I vote for Wally too.
Okay, so that's.
Were you
Nick.
looking for a motion and a move and a vote?
Yeah, all that.
Then I move we elect Wally as chair.
Okay. Second,
Second.
Al, thank you. Perfect. So there you go, Wally. Congratulations. Are all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, great. So then we're gonna move not on to the next item, which is the minutes, November minutes. I did send them yesterday. I thought I had sent them with all the materials, but I didn't. So hopefully you got a chance to take a look. I can share. I'm just gonna share my whole screen. That's what I'm gonna do. And then minutes. Let me know if anyone has any questions, any points of clarification.
I actually do have a question before we get into these minutes. Do we need to elect other officers? I know that Al is the treasurer, I believe, but I don't think we have a secretary or a vice chair.
I didn't think about that. We could do that for sure. Who would like to be vice chair?
If nobody wants to step up, I'll step up.
Okay, Roberto. And then you all can vote on our motion.
Motion for Roberto to be the vice chair.
Okay, thank you, Nick. Second,
Second.
thank you, Al. All in favor?
Aye.
I'm not sure we really need a secretary, Wally, because I'm the one who usually takes notes, but if you
I
guys,
just wasn't sure if it was like an officially required. I think sometimes, depending on the rules that the bylaws, it can be
Yeah.
required.
I mean, we can vote just for fun, but I don't really think anyone would be taking notes. Unless you want to. What do you all think?
You can add me as treasury secretary, which I say
Okay.
is often done, but I'm not taking notes either.
Right. Okay, we'll just do that. Okay.
Cool. Can we get a motion to add secretary to Al's title?
I
I
move
move
to add secretary to Al's title.
Second,
No.
anyone?
I move to
Second
move
that.
to secretary and treasurer.
Cool.
It was already moved. Did you second, Roberto?
Yeah, I second, yes.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That's great. Thank you, Wally, for that. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I do wanna, I think I see someone from the public. Thought I did. They left, okay. All right, now we can discuss minutes. Do you have questions?
Yeah, she's on the meeting. So we're pushing out the only time. Yeah. And it's in my address. Says, you can see what's in here. It's the
Do we want to move to approve?
Aye.
I,
Nick, you motion to approve?
Yes, I motion to approve.
Thank you, Nick. Second.
Second.
Thank you, Elijah. All in favor?
Aye.
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 I,
Super. Okay, now let's take a look at financials that we have so far, which are here. Here's the balance sheet. You probably reviewed them, so let me know if you have any questions.
yeah, I have a question.
Yes,
Are we, do we still have, 2021 real estate taxes that were supposed to be paid in 22? Is that still, did that money come in or is there still owed to, amount still owed to us?
let me ask one sec.
Money usually comes in continuously because people pay their taxes late. So usually we get, the taxes were due December, and then there's a late fee, a certain amount if you pay by January and a certain amount if you pay by February. So the money is still coming in. We never know how much is coming in. And we also collect money from previous years. So it's not a ton of money, but and then your next tax bill is due in April now. So we're going to be getting that money coming in too. So we should be getting a little bit left over from 2022, and then still two tax bill cycles for 2023.
Thank you.
You want them? Does that answer?
Does that answer your question now?
Somewhat. I was just, because this year the taxes weren't due until December 31st of this year. So that's, I want to know if this figure included monies that came in probably by December 31st, the end of December, or if it was a significant amount or not an insignificant amount, if it's the normal amount of leftover of late payers, or if the bulk of it was was paid to us.
I'll go look.
From,
Let's see what we can-
you know, did a big something come in January?
Nothing, we haven't gotten, we didn't get anything in January. We did get in December and I can look and see what it was. I can tell you how much it was. But, you know, it also goes through a process, right? So it goes to the county, which goes to the city, and then we get notified. So, but I can tell you how much we've gotten so far from this last,
Month.
yeah, the last tax bill.
As soon as she tells me, I'll let you all know, okay? Any other questions? If there are any no more questions, we can move on. Let me know if it's okay to move on. We good? Okay. Your silence means yes. All right, let's go back to the agenda. Okay, so as far as litter and maintenance crew updates go, 1 second. We had been having some issues finding crew members to clean the sidewalks, and so we were getting a lot of complaints. And then so we put an RFP out just to check and see what it would cost to contract out a maintenance crew. And we received a quote from the cheapest quote we received from Clean Slate was $40,000 a year for a crew to come out 2 times a week. And then we received the next quote, which is $60,000 a year for only 3 times a week. Now, just so you all remember, we currently have 4 crew members who go and clean our sidewalks 5 times a week, between 9 and 12. So that would mean from Sunday through Thursday, our crew goes out and cleans. They do not clean Fridays and Saturdays. This quote is inordinate. We are not gonna be able to afford something like that, especially for that small amount of time. However, we did get a new program through one of the social service organizations here in Rogers Park that is able to provide us with more crew members. And so seeing that we've been receiving a lot of complaints about how the sidewalks aren't as clean as they should be, we have decided that we are going to try out to do 2 shifts of crew cleanup, since now we have more people working for us. Those 2 shifts will be from 9 to 12 and then from 2 to 5, 5 days a week. And then starting in March 1st, we're thinking about also adding shifts on Friday and Saturday, the same, which would be 2 shifts, 9 to 12 and 2 to 5. So I just wanted to kind of update you on that, let you know that we are going to upgrade our maintenance and sidewalk cleanup. Any questions?
Yeah, so if I have this correct, we're going to continue with our same program, but we're going to add a couple more service people? Is that
Yes.
what- And those service people are coming from a Rogers Park social service?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, it just occurred to me when you brought it up that this might be an opportunity for employment for some of those migrants that have been coming to Chicago that are looking, that we hear that are desperately looking for work.
That's a great idea, Al.
So I don't know if there is any of those social service agencies are able to,
Mhm.
Help train and, get folks ready to,
Yeah.
do that, Or maybe.
I can connect with Maria's office to see if that's an opportunity. Thank you for bringing it up.
I was working with a organization called Hannah. We're doing financial literacy seminars for the migrants that were coming, from Texas. So
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to get in contact with them and,
okay. Yeah, send me their info, will you?
yeah, I'll send you the info.
Okay. All right. I wanted to mention that there is an area in Rogers Park that needs special attention, and that is Ravenswood between Lunt and Greenleaf. I don't know if anyone's been over there, but a lot of the business owners keep coming to me, letting me know there's a lot of weeds, there's a lot of garbage. And so I'm just letting you know that I'm going to ask our landscape contractor to de-weed and make sure that area looks a little bit nicer. Any questions about that? We do have it in the budget, so.
Are we talking about curbs and sidewalks, or are you
Yeah.
talking about the Metra embankment?
Curbs and sidewalk.
Okay.
Good point. All right, I wanted to get an official okay from the commission. I've mentioned before that Wild Onion would like to paint a mural on that wall that's adjacent to their location. The wall where Jessica's Western Wear used to be. We had mentioned, or maybe internally, we had decided we would alternate every year where we would put our focus on in public art. And so since this past year, we got a new mural on Glenwood, it would make sense to this year in 2023 have a new mural on Clark Street. And since Wild Onion has come to us to request assistance so that we could do that mural, I was thinking it would be a great opportunity, as long as it's okay with all of you. And just so you know, we wouldn't make this a Wild Onion mural. This would be a SSA 24 mural. We would go through a process of an RFP process where we would make sure local artists have the opportunity to submit designs. We would go through the same process that we always go through. And nothing in the mural would say Wild Onion on it. And we would make sure that the mural follows the Clark Street Vision Plan. What am I thinking about? Brand standards. Yeah, so. It's not an official vote, but I just want to make sure everybody's okay with this.
Doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother me. I have a question, like, it doesn't matter either way to me, but why like the emphasis on like this isn't a Wild Onion thing, this is an us thing? Like, it doesn't matter either way, but I just wanted to know the kind of thought process of the emphasizing that it's not them, it's us.
Well, just because then every business owner would be like, why don't you pay for a mural for me?
Okay, that makes sense.
And has David Gassman authorized us to do that? To paint that?
We haven't gone through any procedures yet. But I have spoken to David Gassman in the past about a mural there, and he has been okay with it. So while it's not officially confirmed that we have his permission, I have spoken to him in the past, and I think he would be okay with it. But
Good.
yeah, of course, we would definitely go through him. Uh-huh. All right. All right. So next on the list is, as you have received in your email, Glenwood Sunday Market and Glenwood Avenue Arts Fest have both come to the commission to request additional funds in 2023. GSM would like to receive $20,000 as opposed to $16,000. And Glenwood Avenue Arts Fest would like to receive between 17,500 to 20. As you all know, these are two very important festivals, programs in the community who bring a lot of people to the neighborhood and to the district and to the SSA. You've read their requests. They talk a little bit about how, prices have gone up. Things are more expensive. And we do have money in the budget for an increase of both programs. And I will show you. Special events. So we do have $55,689 in the budget for special events. So if we were to give GSM $20,000 and let's say 17,500 to GAF, we would still have enough money to do other programming in that area, which includes taco crawl and placemaking and other events like that. So this would definitely be a vote. I will open it up for questions. And Al, would you mind stepping away? Or, do you want to give any, before you step away for a vote, would you like to speak on behalf of GAF for a second?
Yeah, GAF is gonna be going into its 22nd year. It's the major event in the neighborhood and brings a lot of new people into the neighborhood. And expenses have just really mushroomed. Security expenses have really gone up since the local police no longer supply us with off-duty police officers at a discounted at an affordable rate. So we're have to go on to other security services and just all the expenses. Everything is just going up, and the budget has mushroomed to about over 110,000 per year on this. So that's, we just need to keep moving forward and keeping up. So I will recuse myself from the vote.
Thank you, Al. Appreciate it.
I have a couple questions as we're looking at this. Not just the Arts Fest, but the GSM as well. I'm just curious. So we have, I think, primarily 3 events that fall into this every year. So one of them is the taco crawl, one of them is the GSM, and one is the Art Fest. Sometimes
Yes.
we've had 4 and other things, but I think that we're basically looking at those 3 events.
That's right.
How much does the taco crawl cost? Because if we have that information, that'll give us an idea as to whether it makes more sense to do the 17.5 or the 20 for the Art Fest.
How much does it cost?
Yeah, like how much are we sponsoring for the
Oh, 10,000.
10,000. So
Mhm.
if we did 20 for each, the GSM and the Art Fest, and then 10,000, that would still leave us a $5,000 pocket to work off of for other events that wouldn't require the same amount of stuff.
Correct.
That's the only thing that I was looking at. So it looks like that is a decent amount of money for us to have as excess.
Correct. Yes, thank you for putting it that way. So,
What were you suggesting, Wally?
Oh, I was just curious. So I was saying, if we were to do 20,000 for each, the art festival and the Glenwood Sunday Market, then that would still leave us $15,689. And since we do 10,000 for the taco crawl, that gives us $5,689 for any other public programming, special events stuff.
it was
Which
just
I'm-
laying it out, yeah.
Just extra cash on the side that we still had that we haven't committed to anything yet, basically. So that's why I was saying that I had no qualms with the numbers personally.
Okay,
The festival would be happy with that.
So Al, maybe recuse yourself or step away, and we'll all vote on this, and then come back in like a minute, and then we'll vote on the GSM. So do we have a motion to approve, or does anyone else have any thoughts on this? I'm sorry, I was just speaking out of my head.
okay.
So if someone wants to move for the art festival,
Yeah, move to increase the art festival allocation.
I second that.
Can you be specific about the amount, Alicia?
To 20,000
Okay, thank you.
as requested.
I second
Okay.
that.
Okay. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Cool. All right, Al, whenever you get back.
Al, come back.
Well, we can at least discuss this. I don't see any qualms with raising for the Sunday market either, unless anyone else has any concerns.
One, two, three, four. Okay. I'll just move on to the next thing on the agenda until he comes back. Is that okay?
Works for me.
Okay. Agenda. Okay, so now just gonna move forward with my report. Expansion services are in effect. We are cleaning sidewalks all the way to Devon. Holiday decorations go all the way to Devon. And yeah, Vision Clark Street updates. We don't have a groundbreaking of the Clark Devon improvements until maybe March. That's the only update I have. Holiday decorations, as I mentioned before, I am in contact with a company who is going to quote me for creating metal snowflakes that look nice and clean for this holiday season of 2023. So as soon as I get numbers, I will share those with you. And hopefully in 2023, we're going to have really beautiful holiday decorations that we'll be able to keep and be able to use for the coming years. Glenwood al fresco. things are kind of on the lull at the moment, just because it's winter. I probably have to submit new permits for the year. Other than that, I don't have any other updates unless anyone has questions. For Live, Love, Shop Rogers Park, we had an amazing year this year, y'all. We had 103 applications in 2021 and 160 applications this year of 2022. So we're excited that somehow or another, the numbers went up, and we're really excited about that. We did have Spiff open up again for Clark Street. I'm not sure if anyone applied, not through me at least this time. But we did, last time Spiff was open, we did have an application that was approved for the property owner where Life Suite Inc. used to be. I'm gonna keep going unless you stop me. And then Howard Street Maker Studio these are RPBA updates. So as you all remember, we received a grant to activate storefronts that were vacant on Howard with art, and Al's back. Okay. I'm gonna stop here. And we're gonna go back and vote for GSM. Al, now that you're back?
I'm back. Can I stay here now?
Yes, you
Okay.
can.
Okay.
All right, so if you want to make a motion for GSM.
I'll move we increase GSM to the 20,000.
Second,
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Cool.
Okay, great. Thank you all. So back to my updates. Howard Street Maker Studio is a studio that's open on Howard, 1609 West Howard. It used to be a vacant storefront, and now it's activated with programming of arts like visual arts, movement arts, spoken word, Zumba, all that kind of stuff. So it's a really good tool to kind of get people in the community together. So that's been very, very successful. The grant is funds the program all the way until the end of February, but we are looking to see how we can continue this programming for more time. Excuse me. Business attraction welcomes businesses. So at RPBA, we have different committees with the board, and one of the committees is business attraction. Just wanted to let you know that they're doing this new thing where they go out and welcome businesses by giving them a packet of information about what RPBA does. And it includes the BIP application, and it also connects the business to the prospective SSA manager. So it's kind of a great opportunity to welcome the businesses and kind of give them their first contact with the organization and let them know that they're not alone and that they have the support of our organization. And then these are the new businesses in our SSA. Emma's hair braiding business that was next door to our office here on Morse moved over to Clark and Tui and has now opened Emma's Beauty Empire. It's a very beautiful location. We have a couple new smoke shops, which we're not happy about, but oh well. We did learn that Walgreens is for sale. We don't know any other information other than that. And then Kelly Cassidy's offices are moving to our SSA. They are going to be just west of the Common Cup. So that is all I have, folks. Any questions? Well, let me check the chat. Oh, it's eyes. Okay.
And the business at number B, business attraction welcomes businesses. Isn't that something that the SSA has always done?
Yes. But this is just a new way. It kind of like gives us, the staff, a little bit more of an opportunity. Or it gives the committee an opportunity to get to know the businesses and for the businesses to get to know the board.
So that's an SSA venture or an RPBA venture? Or
It's an
is it-
RPBA venture,
Pardon?
RPBA venture.
Okay.
Yeah, they go all over the neighborhood, not just our SSA. Any old business or new business? Okay. If there's nothing else, we can adjourn.
Can I get a motion to adjourn then, please?
Yeah, just what was the outcome of the vote on the GAF?
20,000.
Okay, great. Thank you, everybody.
Motion to adjourn.
I move we adjourn.
I second that.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Carolina.
You
Thanks,
all are the
everyone.
best,
See
by
you,
the way.
everybody.
Thank you. I'll see you in 2 months.
Have a good one. Take care, y'all.
Yeah.
Take care,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.